Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to our yet a new episode, a new show that we bring to you, the Teens Show, sponsored by Nurture Media TV, which is a big brand of Nurture Youth Network. Nurture Youth Network is a platform that is here to help out the youth. Its vision is to build a supportive and inclusive network of talents, aspirations and skills of a sustainable generation. The show today is the first of its kind. It's called the Teens Show because we want to bring in a platform where we can ensure that the youth, the teenagers, have something to say, bring out an idea that they would love us to hear. Help us out there, showcase us out there so that we keep growing every day bigger and better. I have two young people. I'll give them a chance to introduce themselves, talk about themselves, get to know you people better.
I'm Mugisha Innocent, a student at St. Mary's Chitende. Me, I'm a physician. I have physics, and I love physics so much. It's so interesting. It talks about different aspects of life. That's in different parts of the world, which includes engineering, building, some different and interesting things. It talks about some comic stuff, which is so interesting, and probably I'm a good investor, like a businessman, that is to say, dealing various projects and various businesses that a person would like or would love to invade in. So that's all about me, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Hi guys, my name is Ronah, Ainembabazi, a student at Nabisunsa Girls School, and I'm happy to be here this morning. Well, about me is it's not all that, but I'm a proud teenager and I love Uganda. I'm a patriot and I love doing business because I guess as a young teenager it lets me grow and I open out new strategies and principles in different ways. And I'm also the president of the Voice Club Nabisunsa Girls School. That's the chapter in Nabisunsa to the Voice Club. The Voice Club is a club that initiates the teenagers, the youth, in a variety of beneficiaries like leadership and more skills, everything that you need to grow as a teenager. We got you as the Voice Club. And also I'm also passionate at poetry, debate, public speech, and also I love traveling. Yeah, basically for now, that is it about me. Thank you.
Like I heard each one of you talk about I'm passionate about business. Yes. Besides that, by the way, I also do business. I deal in jewelry and ladies' shoes. So talking about that, it makes me feel something within me that the youths are always there, ready to make sure that they have a living. You're always ensuring that you're doing something for yourself to get away with the poverty, other than just sitting there, let me wait for mommy, I'll ask money from that. Well done for that. So our topic is managing stress, anxiety and depression during the holidays. Please just give us an overview of what you think about the topic today.
Basically, mental health, in my own opinion, because at my school I'm in the mental health club and the Mind Life club, and I'm the speaker of the Mind Life club and a member in the mental health club. Basically, when I talk about mental health, it's the well-being of a human being, psychologically and emotionally. Basically, that's what I could talk about. Most people think mental health is having mental issues, being mentally ill, or being taken to Butawika Hospital or something. But guys, that's not the issue. The issue is when you're struggling with your psychological thoughts emotionally, and that is when you are, according to your company and associates that you deal with, or according to what you're looking at, that is when you have that's when you start struggling with your mental health. When you start struggling with your mental health, that means you're going to start fighting with your inner self, and that means you're going to have problems, or you're going to have a hard time dealing with your own self, and that's going to affect you in various ways: emotionally, psychologically, physically, socially, and maybe economically. And that wouldn't be nice for a teenager to be affected like that. And I would say, to avoid all that, look at the company you are with, look at the people you associate with, look at the people that you look up to, or look at the things you do, because the things you do affect yourself, and look at the things you're looking up to, or the people that inspire you, or various things. There's more to mental health than what you think. Yeah, that's what I can say for now.
Well, this discussion is going to be really amazing. Gentleman on the right, have been at school, everything has been so fine. You find that when you're coming back home, like there are those expectations you always want. You come home, you be like, when I go for holiday, I expect this, I expect that. Then when you come in home, you find that maybe things have changed. It's not what you have expected. There's a way it affects you, it affects someone out there. I don't know. How do you expect someone to overcome such a kind of situation?
According to me, in my own perspective, I really think how to overcome some expectations. Okay, you may expect something good in the nearby future, or you may expect something bad. So those something bad, they can be like disappointments, whereby somebody is really disappointed because like you can expect to be like I may say I'm going back home and I expect mommy to maybe to get me a new phone, whereby I'll be so happy and I start enjoying my friends, engaging in different talks, start discussing everything that we would wish to be discussing, joining WhatsApp groups, having nice TikTok videos and such. But the moment you reach home and be like, mom is like, my son, I have nothing for you. You'll be like, really, mommy? That's so disappointing. So the only solution to how to overcome those, it's all about you have to accept each and every situation that comes around you. Because it's not that everything will be on the silver plate or will be on a plain plate the way very many people think of all about life expectancy. So that's not how people should expect to be like, mommy, when I go back home, by hook or crook, mommy will give me this. By all means, she must give me. Because this life is all about ups and downs. So at some point of the sync line, she may not be able to give you what you think or what you expect. So when she tells you, my son, I don't have like a new phone for you, I don't have some money for you for these halls, please be able to adjust from that and bear with her or him, because these days life is so different and so hard. Because one morning you can be like, today I have some good money, and be like, oh my kids, let's go and have some good life. But the other morning you may be like, boy, this morning it's not really good, because my son, I don't have some good money, so don't expect too much from me. And you have to abide by that. Don't be big-headed and be like, mommy, no, I want this, by all means, by hook or crook. No, that's what all about it is. You just have to accept it and go with it. So another way how to abide by the coming expectations, like the good expectation, it must be appreciative. You must appreciate. You get. So as you're coming back home and then you find mommy, she has organized your big room, she has put for you a nice bedroom, nice pillow, nice bed cover, everything good, and then she's like, my son, you can enjoy that. Be like, oh wow, thank you mommy, thank you daddy. You must appreciate, because the only gift that you can give to someone who has gifted you or who has given you like a present, you must appreciate. You get it? Yeah. So that's one of the most things that we must appreciate in case somebody has given something good, even if it's something bad. But you must apologize it and get it into that. You get. So that's how I can get into that thing of how to expect our expectations in the holidays.
As you've heard from the gentleman, so you people, expectation is something that is really causing the stress. You being a female, like, you could please elaborate for us more on that.
Well, according to me, the things that affect ladies are ladies expect a lot. Like, being a woman, I know, because to my experience or to what I've seen, ladies expect a lot from people, and that is not something that we should look forward to. And this is where I talk about, for example, when a woman is in a relationship, they really do expect a lot, and by expecting a lot, that is where they get the pain, where things don't go according to the way or the way things are planned. And also the women also think gender equality will always come on board. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, we all want that gender equality, but guys, don't stress about this. Let it go to process by process. And guys, the thing is, men will be men. Men are going to lead, but don't push this way too hard that it will get you to more pressure that you need to quarrel with the man, that you're the woman in the house, that you need to be the man in the house. Let's not push it to that. And the other thing is that the thing that jeopardizes the whole situation is that women are weak, like they're weak-hearted. I'm not putting out the weaknesses of women, but my experience and what I've seen, that is what I'm getting on table. Like, women are weak, they're weak-hearted, they're easily manipulated, and to that extent, that is why you find most ladies are taken advantage of, because they're easily manipulated. I don't know if you guys are getting my point. Yeah, but like, to manage that is stand on your vows, like stand on your two legs and think about it. If this is happening, how can I do this in the other way around? Yeah, could I fight this? How do I fight this? How do I change this? How do I maintain myself? How do I make sure that this does not affect me? These are things like minding your business. Ladies don't know how to mind their business, but like, let's mind our business. Let's work on ourselves. Like, let's know on the things that I'm working on affecting the world, or are they affecting me? Yes, am I working on myself? Or because like, there's this quote that says the world is not only happening to you, but you're also happening to the world. Look at that as well. Yeah, and learn to live with the comfortable and uncomfortable situations. When something comes from east, take it to the eastern. When it goes to west, go with it. You never know, something can come for it. Like, something can come from that. Yeah, that's what I can say.
So basically, when you are talking, I had you bring out a point on gender-based violence. You were like, it could be among the causes of the mental illness. And as for now, we are in the 16 days of activism of gender-based violence, and today marks the last day of it. So you're talking about ladies letting go, letting men be men, something of the sort. So you're in this situation, you're in a relationship. Basically, I think also relationship could be one of the reasons. Yeah. Relationships. So among the teenagers, you'll be dating this guy, and then things go west. Should you also go west?
Well, I think you didn't get my point well. When the guy breaks your heart, guys, move on. Move on. Don't waste time. Don't start crying. Oh my God, he left me. Oh my God, I need him. He has been my foundation. He's been making me what I am right now. If he's made you what you are right now, well, we appreciate and acknowledge that fact. But at this point, gather your pieces, gather yourself, get up, move on. Yeah, there are very many people out there that are going to see the sunshine in you, that are going to see the light in you. Don't sleep. Oh my God, he left me. What am I going to do about this? Well, he left you. It is what it is. Life will move on. Move on. Ride on. Get something to do better for your own self, because you're not going to cry for one person that is going to, you're going to stay the same days, same year, because these are the same people. It's 2024, yeah? But people are still living in memories of 2023. People still have nostalgia for 2021. That's where we have problems. Mental health, it affects you emotionally, psychologically, that you can't even handle social pressure. Like, you can't handle yourself anymore, that you can't even understand yourself. You cannot even think that you have to stick to one person. When someone says we are done, well, you're like, okay, thank you for the time we spent together. It was a good time, or maybe it was a bad time. It is what it is. Time has come. It has come to an end. Bye. Find someone else that's gonna bring out the picture that is best in you, or if that person is not yet there, manage it yourself. Because a white man says the best version of ourselves gets the best of us, because without you, you're nothing. Because when someone asks me who is your best friend, without saying God, I will say I'm my best friend, because I understand myself better. I know what I am better, because no one else is going to tell me that they know me more than I know myself. That one is lying. By the way, I'm not going to say this.
Tell them they are here to listen.
Sorry about that. But basically, get on your toes. When you think it's not working out, then it's not. But first get an idea from someone else, because not everything you think is right. Yeah, when you think it's not working out and you get someone else's idea and you think it's actually not working out, then get out. Because these days men want to use us as shit and let us be like used tissue, and we cannot do anything for ourselves anymore. Ladies, stand up, get on your toes and do something for yourself. Become a CEO. Find something best to do for yourself. Don't be dependent. Don't be a parasite. Don't let someone host you to an extent that when they leave you, you start crying. Yes, I know it's okay to cry, but like cry for reasonable issues. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Talking about the statistics, which shows that 29.7% of the females are the ones mostly suffering from the mental breakdowns, depression, stress, and anxiety. Among that, the main cause of it, particularly relationships. How does one be able to overcome that?
Basically, according to that, I would say that, okay, you see, some of our parents or some of our guardians have different plans for each and everybody, or for us in the future. Because, okay, they say our elders, what they have passed through is what we are yet to pass through, and what they are seeing in the future is what we shall pass through. So it's kind of better for us to go according to their sayings and to go according to what they think for us. Because, okay, probably I can give an example for my friend. His dad is an engineer, and he was forced probably to do a combination in that course of engineering. So when he was told to do that course of engineering, probably like him, he had a mindset of becoming like a doctor. But when you see that in that plan of his dad, the dad was like, "My son, I want you to do engineering. Since I'm also in that course of engineering, so that we can ease our work for getting jobs and ease everything." So, but when you start becoming big-headed and be like, "No, Dad, I'm going to oppose you. I'm going to, since I want doctorate, I want medicine and surgery, I'll go for that, and where the world will push me, I'll go with that." But as I had told you guys in the beginning, that since our parents see far away from where we see for us, as we're still young, we have short eyes. You can't see in the future, So when your parents tells you and be like, "My son, I want you to do this so that it will help you in the nearby future." Okay, he or she cannot tell you the vital benefit of it in the nearby future, but as you are doing it in that course, you really see, it was kind of good importance for me to do the engineering course than that doctoral course. Because right now you can see, okay, I also agree that in this upcoming version of us, the white collar jobs are all about sciences. So it's not all about sciences. They're also arts, but according right now, the high class people are talking about sciences, right? So when your parent is like, "My son, my daughter, I would like you to do like at least engineering or doctoring or anything," according to what he or she is also doing, to ease you're getting a job, to ease your work in the nearby future, please abide by that. Don't be big-headed. Don't be anything.
So wait, in short, you're trying to say that once your parent says, "Innocent, I want you to go and do engineering," period. Like, you shouldn't have a say. It should be a final say. Like, I thought parents should always give a chance to their children to always do what they know. You're passionate about being maybe, for example, a doctor, yes, but they're pushing you for what? Engineering. I thought they should always give you that chance to always express yourself doing what is best. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, they say chance comes once.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll not take an opportunity that, okay, me passionately, I want to go for doctor, but my dad, he's like, my son, he go for engineering. So if I take a chance of me going for doctor and I really study for my 5 years, I finish them, but I don't have any job to do, he cannot really fight for me and be like, my son, I have my connection like a doctor, you be there and be doing that, but he has nothing like any sort of that. So that means that chance is really spoiled. That means you cannot refund back those 5 years that you really spoiled as you're studying the doctorate. So if you had taken that advice of him saying, like, my son, you take your engineering course, in that curfew, for 4 years you finish very fast, and then in that short course I get you your land surveying, your electrical engineering, you do it chap and then you finish that, and then you from that, after, as you're leaving the university, get your car site there, you get your job very fast. As you're leaving, you get a job and finish. But and then we try to avoid to put our parents like from pressure and stress,
So wait, in the process of preventing our parents from that pressure, stress and anxiety, you decide to put yourself in that situation, because I know, first of all, it was not something, yes, you wanted at first, but because you want to please mommy, you don't want her stress, you don't want to give her that mental breakdown. Don't you think it will affect you at some point?
Probably, okay, it would affect me at some point, because, okay, but these feelings are not for lifetime, you get, because, okay, these feelings come and go. Okay, at some point you can feel like, oh really, daddy, I'm so heartbroken. You're telling me to leave the course that I really loved since when I was a child, and then you are telling me right now to leave it. Okay, it can hurt you like for some good months, but within time, as you're advancing and as you're trying to understand the more you grow, and that's when the more you get exposed to the world, and that's when you get to know more what the world is. So that's when you get to know, really, Dad had a point of me changing from this line and to this line. So you get advancing. That's why we should say that we should be flexible as the youth. We should be flexible. So if you turn to this part and then it doesn't work out very well, please turn very fast to the next. Don't sit on yourself and be like, oh, Daddy has refused me to work to be a doctor, and you start weakening yourself, being chicken-hearted at that point, and be like, oh my God, it's not working out. That beef. Then you opt for some different option that's not working. Please, you must be flexible. Has refused you from doing engineering, be like, okay, wow, that's good. You can be in that depression like for some good month. Not even like, that's too much, because that's wasting time. No time wasted is never gained.
Yes.
So just be like, a month, let me think about it. It's really stressing. You'll be depressed. You overcome it. Be like, okay, let me go with the new opportunity that has come into you.
You will learn on the field.
You will learn in the field. If you want to be like let me say, I would like to do like a course of a lawyer course in the nearby future. When you have done everything good, you have gotten the money you want, that's when you can really try to, let me have the good thing that I also had passion for, I also had love for, and I also engage into it. But these days, what us the youth we are really doing, or we are expected to do good things that will please and make our parents proud of us. You get? So we cannot opt for an option that will not make your parents proud and happy. You get? Because all of us have that capability of saying like, I really need to make mommy and daddy happy and proud of me.
Yeah.
So by that making, the only option is by you going by their views and their options. You get? So that, okay, you also have your only personal views and options, but they will come later on after making your parents proud and happy of you.
You've reminded me, there's always this saying, it's usually by this campusers, let me get their degree, after that I can get
like that. That's how most people say, be like, In my 2 years, I do my physics, I pass how I go. When I reach the university, I can do my lawyer. The good thing I've done, the PEM, the PCM, the BCM, it's done. You get it? Yeah, that's what I thought about it.
We are almost coming to the end of our show. If you really liked the show, shall be waiting for it at the comment section there. So I'm going to give each one of them to give a final word.
Thank you so much. Moving forward, first and foremost, the future is in your hands. That's what I would start with. The future is in your hands. If you play with it, if you lose it in the midway and you play around, trust me, you've lost it. And as I said, a chance comes once. And number 2, focus. Focus on what you want to do. Focus on yourself. Focus on your dreams. Yeah, I know, dream big, but as you dream big, work hard for the dreams you're dreaming about, because you won't just dream and you'd sleep and you won't work for them and you think they'll just come on your table just one morning and things are there for you. Just work for them and everything will be fine. 3, in this holiday, make sure, of course, I wouldn't say make sure you fight. Okay, yeah, I would say make sure you fight the mental and let me call it mental health. Your mental health should be stable in a way that avoid everything that you think would bring you mental instability. Like, when you don't feel okay, when you feel like, that is when you work on your social pressure, societal pressure, and parental pressure. You know yourself better, work on your identity, like fight identity crisis, because the Gen Zs of this generation, they're trying to be Gen Zs. Yeah, I know you're Gen Zs, but like, you're trying to be cool kid wannabes, PK wannabes. I mean, fight that and be who you are. Know what you think the world wants to see you as. Get up, fix yourself, and everything will be just okay. Yeah, thank you.
So thank you, Madam Host. According to me, my final remarks are, the white man says that on this road to success, I know everybody would wish to have success in his or her life. I know there are those irrespective people who don't want to be successful. But life is all about what you make it, right? So if you opt for being successful, and by all means, God has given you luck and the capability for you to be being successful, you be successful. So the white man says that on that road to success, it's not always me, it's always we, a group. So don't sit on yourself and be like, oh, today I really want to build up a big mansion. It will be like this, will be like this. You may not know that your friend or your neighbor has a different option, a better design than the one that you have, a better thought than the one that you have. So on this road to success, it's always we, not me, you get. And another word that I would like to tell to my fellow teens, life is not oral, it's not balancing. Today you may be good, tomorrow you may not be able to be good, or you may be trying to be good. There is, as our English teachers, there's teachers, good, better, best. That's a thing. So some people fall under good, others fall under better, others fall under best. So you can try to figure out where do you fall, and yourself. Take some good time in a day, some good few seconds, and think about yourself, think about your life. That's when you be like, I really need to be someone in the future, a good citizen in the future. That's all I had for you. Thank you. I still remain innocent. Mugisha, chapter voice club in SMARK chapter. Thank you.
Okay guys, I forgot one thing, and this one thing is, look at the people you hang out with, because that matters most. When someone says birds of a feather flock together, so Gen Zs that I've seen want to be who they are not. You want to be what your friends want you to be. Yeah, when your friends are going to party, you know deep down the Rona in me doesn't like partying, doesn't like secular music, But because my friends are going, I gotta pull up, like I have to go. But that's not helping, And the wise man says, "Don't be long where I don't belong." Yeah, be short where I don't belong. What are you even doing there? Just stay in your own boundaries. Look at something that is going to push you to your own self. Look at things that are going to grow you socially, economically. In this holiday, don't sit down, be on your phone, and if you're on your phone, do something meaningful. Or if you're having some fun time, for a short while, have time for things that are going to grow you, things that are going to make the best in you. And respect your parents, your your friends, in short, and everyone else. But before you respect everyone else, respect God and then yourself, then the rest will come on board. Yeah, I remain Ainembabazi Ronah. Thank you for having me today.
In a nutshell, I would like to give the final remarks. Dear teens, most of us are being so materialistic, money-minded. We are thinking of money like never before. Every morning, every person wakes up from bed. Oh my God! I think I should need like 100k on my pocket in a second. My dear ones, that's not how life it is. Life is all about process by process, step to step. That's why when the baby is given birth, it starts when the eyes are closed. A few weeks later, the eyes are open. A few days later, he starts to smile. A few months later, he or she starts crawling down on the floor. Later on, trying to stand and move and calling out the mom's name, the daddy's name. So that's how life it is. So don't sit there and be like, I'll make like 1 million in a second. That's not true, my dear ones. Life is all about step by step. And then think about the ways that you'll get the money. Let them be good options of getting the money. I like reading books. I read a book that is named Shadows of Time that had one of my favorite characters named by Flora. The way she opted for how to get money was not the best option for opting for money. Please, my dear ones, my dear teens, I know all of us would wish to be rich, the billionaires of the world, but please let us opt for the best way of getting money and successful money. That's all I had. I do remain Mugisha Innocent, SMARK's chapter, the Boys Club.
So you've really had. We didn't want to really conclude this conversation because it was really going on. So my remarks on this is our theme for the mental health matters. We shall make it that a healthy mind is an asset. Once you have a healthy mind, it is going to be an asset to you. It is going to be something so valuable to you. So we really urge you to make sure that you should always have a healthy mind. So dear youth, teens, everyone, listeners out there, usually as you've heard from the host here, the causes of mental breakdown and stress and anxiety, relationship, should avoid comparing yourself with others, social class. You should always learn how to prioritize yourself, identify yourself. Those alone are the causes of the stress that you're going through. However, there are ways you can always overcome them. You can always read novels, do some readings, do some artworks, do some reading of the Bible, listening maybe to gospel music. If you feel like you need someone to talk to, you should always know who best to talk to. You can also go in for guidance and counseling. That alone can help you reduce the mental health, stress, depressions, and the depression. You should always avoid isolating yourself. These people say introverts, extroverts. Introverts, you're always so idle. That alone, you're always alone. It brings a lot of thoughts in you which affects your mental health. So if you could really avoid that, it would be best. So as you're coming to the end of our show, this is a show hosted by Nurture Africa Youth Network, here located in Kamocha, and the show was proudly sponsored by Showers of Love Charities. You can showers of love charities. You can always show your support by liking the video, sharing, commenting, and perhaps you could also do some contribution to help us raise our voices out there so that many can reach out to us. Thank you so much. We remain Nature Youth Africa Network. See you next Wednesday, 10 to 11 a.m. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.